Hi there, I'm Scautura. Welcome back to Scautura Does Dirt. Today we've got Rally Raid. This is basically big trucks and off-road vehicles. T1 is just off-road vehicles like Land Rovers, Mitsubishi Shoguns, that sort of thing. Let's have a go, see how we do. Sticking with Pro-Am rather than Amateur. As you can see, that's basically a Land Rover or Range Rover, but it's been modified by a separate company. Newer games have the bowler vehicles in, so you can actually see the proper Land Rover stuff.
Off-road circuits, and you're up against multiple opponents, so get ready to be dirty and determined. Christian pulled the short straw to be your co-driver on these races, so pay attention to his calls. It's going to be tough out there. The pro drivers never take kindly to the new boy on the track.
Yada yada yada. There's probably more loading screens in the Dirt games than almost any other game I've seen, but at least they actually try and fill it with information.
No room for failure. We want to win. 200. Crest, right 4. 80, left 5 and left 3.
Although they're fairly big vehicles, they are fairly nimble.
6. 100, long crest and right 3. 300.
And as you can hear, you do have a co-driver even though it's a circuit race.
Right 5 over big crest. 80, left 5. 100, right 4, tightens 2, left 1. 40, right 2 and turn, right 1.
A little bit sneaky there.
And left 3, 60. Right 4, over crest and left 4 and turn, right 3, over.
Later on when you do Rally Raid, you do actually get the big trucks that you see on the Dakar as well. Whoops!
40,
Too far.
left 4 and right 1. 200.
Yeah, for such a big vehicle, this is really, really
Right 6
twitchy.
and left 6 and caution, crest, right 5. And left 5 and jump, right 6. 80, right 3 and left 4, tightens. And right 4 over crest and left 5 over crest. 200. Right 5, 80, right 1.
Bugger.
100, time.
Out of my way! Oh, that was tight. Too tight.
I enjoyed that. Good finish.
You'll notice the world records are fairly quick, but it accounts for every single vehicle, not just the vehicles you're driving. 9/100ths of a second.
Open invitation for the next event. Dude, you rock.
Well, I can come back and do that later. As you can see, older events that you've completed and won reduces the value that you can win on that event next time. But I haven't won this, so I can still win the $150,000 for winning that. Let's move on to a front-wheel drive rally. These are again the little cars. and see how I do at Pro-Am again. I'm obviously a dirty driver.
Smooth and steady. I'm Mr. Smooth and you're Mr. Steady. Let's go.
Oops.
60, right 5 into left 3, and right 3. And left 2. 60, crest
Bad
into
fence.
left 3. 40, right 4, left 4, right 3. And left 3, open.
I've just realised I don't have a speedo or a tachometer.
60, right 4. And left 5 continues through dip. 150, slot right 2.
I don't remember that going missing.
150, left 5 and right 4.
Cut that corner. Oops.
100, left 5 and right 3 over crest. 40, left 4. 100. Left 4, 80, right 4. 60, crest, left 5, tightens 4. 80, over crest, right 2.
Too much concentrating, not enough talking.
And left 3, over big crest.
Mind you, I am being, whoops, I would say quick enough, but I started talking, didn't I?
And left 4, right 4, left 5. 100, crest.
And again you have the disappearing off into the jungle or fields or whatever, and it'll
40, left
pop you straight back onto where you were.
right 4. 150, crest, 40.
Benefit with this one over some of the later games is you're always the last person to be driving the course, so you get to see where you are, but I actually prefer the immersion of the later games where you're somewhere in the middle of the pack sometimes. In theory, initial running should be random, drawn out of a hat, but then once you get later on, I can't remember if it's later on in stages or sorry, later on in the rally or in later rallies. Whoops. Got to pay attention. The leader actually runs first on the dirtiest stage and basically sweeps it for everyone else.
60, left 3.
And Richard Burns' rally actually takes that into account.
Right 3, continue. And left 3, 150.
I'll see if I can dig that up and do a let's play at some point, but it's been such a long time since I've played it, I'm not sure I can even drive it well enough.
150, left 2.
Ooh, nice fast quiet bit into a nice sharp corner. Oops, too hard.
100, finish.
That said, 12.5 seconds up.
Excellent. I'm so stoked. We won.
That should unlock the next tier for me. And the last event in this tier.
You're smoking! Second level, coming up.
There we go, first four events of the second tier. I'm going to go on and do the Rallycross event. It's going to be fairly quick because it's still early days and short numbers of laps. I didn't lose, I just came second. slowed down too much there, dude. Ow, now I can't see. I love Rallycross events, both real world and in game. I used to go to Brands Hatch when the British Rallycross Grand Prix took place on there. That would be late 80s, early 90s. Days of the Group B cars. Absolutely stupid Metro 6R4s, RS200s and so on. Whoa! On mixed surface courses, tarmac and dirt. Or at Brands it would mainly be tarmac and mud. If you're interested in current Rallycross, there's always the X Games. They do a couple of big Rallycross events every year. There's also Rallycross RX, which is a current FIA series, which is absolutely amazing. They do live streams on their website, so if you go and look up Rallycross RX, then you can see what some of the races are. One thing they seem to have changed is something called a Joker lap. Basically you have an alternate route that you have to do once every race, and it makes for a bit more strategic racing, because do you go early, do you go late, do you go when you've got someone in your way? Unfortunately I haven't seen any games that actually take that into account yet. But early days, maybe Dirt 4 will take it into account. Maybe Dirt 4 will actually be a better rallying game. Anyway, that's enough for today's racing, today's video.
Out of sight.
No more events unlocked because everything on the bottom tier is open, and you need to use points from tier 2 to open events on that tier. Next time, 4-wheel drive hill climb. Unfortunately I have to buy a vehicle, so I'm willing to take suggestions. Do I take the Impreza? Do I take the Lancer? Let me go further in so that you can see what the stats are on them. This is the newest Lancer that was available at the time. Newest Impreza and newest Lancer that were available at the time. They had the 9, they didn't have the 10, and those are the stats. Okay, hopefully I'll see you next time. Toodles!